Yeah, what's going on, Gooners, man? Good to have you guys back. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And thanks for everybody who participated in the show last night. We always have a lot of fun on the show. Bare jokes, bare banter. And if you're a new subscriber, come in and check it out, man. Wednesday evenings, Sunday evenings. Time for you to have your say and give us a voice back so we can have your views on what's going on with the transfer market and obviously with the upcoming games. And also, when we do the player ratings, we ask for your input as well, so you guys can give us your numbers, and that's how we play things around here. But moving on, I know everybody's waiting for the Aubameyang news and the Gabriel news to drop. They are done, guys, literally done. It's just a small fine print incentives that they're working on, and I think that they're waiting to drop that at the Charity Shield on Saturday as well. I think that's when they're really making it to be a big splash, so the fans will have a nice buzz going into that game. I gave my thoughts on that game already and who I expect to see. We're going to be seeing the likes of Pepe, Bellerin and a few other guys coming back into the fray. I think that it's going to be a match of intent. A lot of people are saying, yeah, it's Charity Shield, doesn't mean nothing, pre-season. Nah, man, we beat them. We stopped them from breaking the Premiership record last season. Let's remember that. We stopped them from beating the Premiership record. So because of that, I think that they're going to want to send a message to us. And we're going to want to send a message as well. Look, those white shirts with the blood on them and everything, that's gladiator style. That's Arsenal going to war. Yeah. So if man want to come and bring it, yeah, let's stand up and show ourselves accountable. Yeah. Fight for this manager. And look, we've seen a lot of stuff going on right now because he's trying to facilitate going back to 4 at the back rather than 3 at the back. We know that was square pegs and round holes, putting David Luiz in a position that he was comfortable in. He's not really comfortable at the 4 at the back. And with Saliba and Gabriel starting there, that's just how Arteta wants to move on. He wants to move on knowing that, first of all, that's fixed, and then he can make a run at the top 4, because when you're trying to make the best out of a bad situation, that's never a good thing to be as a manager. And that's what he was doing last year. And he was still having good results. So if he goes back to his philosophies, back to his ethics and his values that he knows as a coach and as a manager, then he'll feel more comfortable in putting a game plan out using the 4-3-3. So some ins and outs, guys, we're looking at right now. Torreia, it's Florentina this time. Florentina is making him their man, and he wants to be out of it. He doesn't have any plans to stay at Arsenal. Look, he done really well in that first year that he was in. People say, yeah, you know, I know Bertram talked about it. Whenever you've ever seen a 5'6" midfielder, holding midfielder, really stand out physically in the Premier League, there probably isn't one. And you know, believe Kante is what, 5'8". So there's a again disparity in size. But look, he bossed Spurs around when we won 4-2, and he bossed Liverpool around at the Emirates when we drawed 1-1 there. So in Emery's first season, he was adept. He was a big reason why we had that 22-game unbeaten streak. And again, I think for him, he's like, look, what do I have to show you? First of all, he was injured for half of last season. And then when he played, he was playing out of position. So when Arteta played him there in the game he got injured, he looked good in the holding role. So we've had to put Ceballos in. We've had to get a guy on loan to put in that position because we can't give Torreia the chance to shine himself. And I think that that's wrong. I think it sends out the wrong message to the player and lets the player know he's not valued. Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. He doesn't feel valued. The fact that you're getting all these players in and you're out there looking for Thomas Partey, you're out there looking for Diawara, it means that Torreia feels he's not the answer, so he wants to move on. So whether that's AC Milan or Florentina, who have now put in an inquiry, that is basically where it is right now, guys. And in terms of Thomas Partey, a lot of things is happening. You know, Atletico's not going to move on that number, and Arsenal put in an inquiry for Diawara with Roma because that's the player who that they think is going to hit that price range. Remember, Tierney, 27 million, Gabriel, 27 million, 27 million. We talked about Liverpool, didn't we? Spending 35 million on Salah, Mane, Firmino, and being able to build their team up with that amount of money. You know, people talking about 90 million for Lamar, and in the end he went off to Atletico. You spend 90 million, you can get 3 good players that would fit your system and make your team well balanced. And I think we're looking for for that balance. I think the players that Arteta are looking for is to ensure that he can balance himself in that 4-3-3 formation. And if he doesn't get Partey, then he's looking at Diawara. Yeah, it's as simple as that. He's a cheaper option. It might not be what the fans want, but Arteta has found his guys. He knows who he wants. They tracked him when he was at Man City. They've been looking at him for a long time. And so Arteta knows what he wants. So look for that to have more progression if the Partey thing doesn't work out. But, guys, stay with it. It's patient, guys. There's a long time to go in this, yeah? We've still got 6 weeks of the transfer market to go. And I think Arsenal are going to kind of take their time, wait to offload these players. Yeah, the likes of Socrates, Napoli. We've got Rob Holding, who was linked with Leeds. Now Newcastle have made an inquiry with him. There's nobody else coming for Mustafi, but I'm sure there's going to be takers there. Kolasinac is mixed with Schalke. He's linked with them. And there's going to be these extras of players that they're going to want to get rid of. Again, Fulham is linked with Chambers. So we've got 10 centre-backs. We're not going to go with 10 centre-backs. We're going to go with 5 or 6. So look for at least 4 of them to be on the way out, running with 3 at the back. 2 centre-backs and a 4 at the back system is what they're looking for. Then just wait to see a whole heap of players going out. Yeah, we've still got Pablo Mari, we've still got David Luiz, so it's not like we're really ailing at that position. The fact that we've got 2 young guys in there, it really means a lot to the way the direction of the team is going, and both are adept to playing at the back as well. So look forward to that happening. Right now, Aaron Ramsey is being touted now by Newcastle. And look, how can you go from Arsenal to Juventus to Newcastle? That's no European football. I don't care whether they can afford the salary. 400 grand a week is nothing if all you're doing is battling for relegation. That don't make no damn sense. And look, Aaron Ramsey, you want to play in Europe. You want to play Champions League football, at least the Europa Cup. Yeah, I know it's a nutting thing, but the thing about the Europa Cup is, yeah, we spit on it all the time, don't we? Yeah, we trash it all the time. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to the quarterfinals, all of a sudden everybody's a fan. Because it means that you can make your way to having a Champions League spot. Yeah, you know what they say in it. It's all fun and games until somebody starts crying. It's the same thing with the Europa Cup. It's a Dega Cup, but when it's the quarterfinals, everybody starts taking it seriously. And that's where it is, guys. I think that's the reason why you have to be in it. Because, yeah, you can blood your guys in the same way you do it with the League Cup. You can blood your guys in the same way that you can do with most of the other cups. But Arteta takes the FA Cup very seriously. And he's going to be taking the Europa Cup very seriously because he wants to play in the Champions League. And Willian wants to play in the Champions League. And Arteta and Aubameyang and all these top flight players, they want to play in the Champions League. So that's their target. So you have to treat the Europa Cup with a level of excellence. You just do. So last thing I really want to cover off, guys, is the most important, which is Martinez. Martinez, as you know, he's come back from Portugal and he's quarantined at the moment. So he hasn't been practicing or training with the team. So he's going to be short of fitness. And in that way, you can see Leno playing against Liverpool and being the number 1. So look, you guys know my thoughts on this. Martinez is the better goalkeeper. Statistically, anything you throw at it, it shows you that. Yeah, he's the more adept goalkeeper at coming out on crosses. You know, the fake punches that Leno does where he misses half of them. And so, look, if you're a bigger goalkeeper and you can come out and you can be more commanding in your box, and that's what Martinez is. He's also more adept at playing the ball out the back as a goalkeeper. As a shot stopper, I think they're both good. I think they're both the same. So I really can't say anything about that. I think Leno is brilliant in terms of shot stopping, and I think Martinez is just the same. There's just other avenues where Martinez just is a little bit more solid in terms of being an all-round goalkeeper than Leno is. But again, guys, it's all about mistakes. Yeah, let's not make this about anything else. It's about one thing, and that is playing squeaky clean football. It's about being mistake-free. It's about ensuring that your team is being disciplined at all times and being switched on. Martinez has got so much confidence. And if he doesn't start, guys, if he's on the bench, he ain't going to want that. And he's going to want out. So it's really nice to have 2 adapt goalkeepers who are really, really good. But I'm glad I'm not Arteta. I'm glad I'm not the one that has to make the decision of who starts and who sits. because that ain't going to go down with either one of them. And if it's about recuperating money, then for me, Leno was the one that I would sell. I just would. Because why would you sell a goalkeeper who potentially, yeah, let's use that word, who potentially has the ability to be one of the, not just one of the best in the league, but one of the best in the world. And that's how high I rate Martinez. You just wouldn't do that. No team would do that. We've seen over the years, Manchester City, Liverpool and Chelsea go out and replace good goalkeepers with 60, 70 million pound goalkeepers. Because if you don't get that position right, it's going to cost you. It's as simple as that. And with Leno, as I said, he's cost us 9 goals. So it's a big difference in terms of where you finish up as a team. So look, I'm glad I don't have to do that. That's on Arteta's job. So really looking forward to the Charity Shield on Saturday. As you guys know, I gave my prediction of Arsenal's going to win 1-0. I want it to be about a battle. Look, we stopped Liverpool from getting that record, the Premiership record. We stopped them from doing that, and we beat them. They're not going to like that. They're going to want to come in, all guns blazing, and try and take us down. Yeah, you saw Pepe when he was on Instagram, and you saw, look, we're going to go to war. We've got them white shirts with the blood splatter on it, the gladiator thing, sword and shield. Yeah, we're ready to go to war. I wish we wear those tops. I'm praying that we wear those white jerseys, because that is going to be all out Sparta. That's going to be Sparta right there. That's going to be 300. Yeah, it's going to be all in. Battle for 90 minutes. Or if it's Fergie time, battle for 98 minutes. So I want to get all up on that by showing some fight on Saturday. And I really think that we can take it to them. I can't wait to see Saliba bust some heads. And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game for him to gauge where he is in the league. Because, look, we know what Pablo Mari did to Mane in the Super Cup. Yeah, he put him in his back pocket. Yeah, he shut him down. So I want to see these guys, I want to see Saliba have the ability to shut down Salah and Mane and all them man there. Yeah, that's what I want to see. So look, I'll leave it right there, guys. It'd be good to hear the feedback from you guys as always. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and like that channel, and click the bell if you want to see when my videos are dropping, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Peace out, right back at you. Nice one, guys.